Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. It's time to flip through my journal from 2023. I always love doing these videos because I love looking back at all of my spreads and all of the work I put into this. I do save my planners at the end of the year. I typically put them on expander discs because with all the stickers and stuff, it gets really kind of chunky and it's easier if I put them on these discs. This cover is by Kellofaplan. I love this. It's just a plain black cover. It's perfect. I will link it for you. But let's start by taking a look. Now I will preface this by saying sometimes expander discs make it difficult to turn the pages, and I have a lot of pages in here that I glued back to back, so I might have some trouble turning the pages properly, and that's just the nature of it sometimes. So I have my little name page here with the pets on it. Love that so much. Okay, I'm already having difficulty. I don't use my currently or my monthly pages in my journal very rarely. Sometimes I do, but I don't know why I dated this one because I didn't use it anyway. Okay, one thing I want to mention about this journal is that I decided for 2023 that I was going to switch up the layouts every month or every week or however I saw fit. And I loved doing that because it gave me the flexibility of trying different layouts, seeing what works, doing bullet journal spreads if I wanted to, just whenever the mood striked, I decided what I was going to do right then and there. However, that requires all the pages being glued together, and it got really thick, and also it got kind of tiresome gluing pages back to back all the time. So this year I decided that I was going to do just all bullet journal spreads, just all blank pages throughout the whole year. And I'm very excited about that. It's going to be very challenging for me, but exciting at the same time. So for 2023, I started off with a bullet journal spread. Now, this side's a bullet journal. This side was a guided journal. You can always customize the Happy Planner guided journals to be how you want. I didn't like the prompts that were here necessarily, so I covered up some of them. This said this week's, I don't know what that said, this week's something, but I covered up and put wins. So this week's wins. It was New Year's. I used stickers from Archer and Olive here, something that came in one of their subscription boxes, I think. And I love how this turned out. I love the colors and the feel of it. It feels wintry. I like everything about this. This says things you're excited for. So I said visiting Heather in Germany, starting the new year, and my trip to Go Wild. And listening to, and I did put what podcast I was listening to. So I did use some of it as the guided journal, but I did my own thing on a lot of it as well. And the categories here were happenings, feelings, and thoughts. All right, so this is when I decided to try a horizontal for journaling, which actually worked better than I thought. I used the Jewel Tone Jungle sticker book for this, and it turned out really, really cute. I was very overwhelmed, as you can see, but it was a great place to put my feelings down, and it feels very organized. Here was a spread that I made with a Be Happy box that came out in the beginning of last year. It was the travel theme. And I cut these pictures out of tissue paper, which was actually kind of fun because the Be Happy boxes always come with really cute tissue paper. And I really liked how I did that. This time I decided to use the checklist layout, and I did keep 3 of the checklists, but they were on every day, and I covered the rest of them up with stickers, which you can always do. Here I wrote gratitude, here I wrote dream destinations, and connect, which was my word of the year last year. So I wanted to just write down ways that I connected that week. This one I love. I know this is not for everyone, but this made me feel so good. This was the Playful Tile sticker book, I think. Oh my gosh, is that what it's called? I keep forgetting. I love this. I remember sitting on the couch watching TV and just taking my time, just like writing in all of the little things. And the colors here were so cool. I just love everything about this. I added all of these little doodles in there. Yeah. And it's a dashboard layout, if you can't tell. I categorize things by putting here things I want to stop, happy things, sometimes I wonder, and how did I connect this week? And then I just did what I wanted over here. And I used this part here for my mood each day. All right, now is when I really started getting crazy. I love this though, it's so fun. So this is my spread using some of it was like a monthly box from Archer and Olive with a fairy tale theme, and there's dragons and castles, brought out my inner child. This was a full bullet journal spread. I used Happy Planner filler paper that had these sparkles on the side, and I even put my fortune in here, and it said, "You will do well to expand your business." So I like that. I love the circles. I love everything about this. It's so fun. Here's my happy list categorized that I never finished. I know. I like to be honest with you guys and tell you that sometimes I start something and don't do it. And maybe I'll go back and do it at some point. Maybe I won't, but I started it at least. But it's always interesting to categorize a gratitude list or happy list. And this time I use the categories of TV shows, foods, hobbies, people, sticker books, colors, and songs. And it's such a happy page. I love it. I wish I had filled it out. So this is an example of using your monthly in your journal. Like I said, I don't usually do it, but I was feeling down. My fiance and I had broken up, so I was doing like a self-care spread in my monthly. I have self-care ideas for each day of the month. So this is a guided journal layout, full guided journal. These stickers here were from one of the Happy Planner sticker books, I think the coloring one, and I colored them in with colored pencil and pen. Choose happy, 3 ways I could choose happy. And just different ideas over here. I even colored in these little plants, so cute. And this is a self-care spread for the week of February 6th because I was feeling really down. And I decided to make it all about self-care. And I spent a long time on this one. I really like it. Full bullet journal. I created this all myself, and I love the boxes that I drew over here. My favorite part of this spread, these stickers are from Live Love Posh, by the way. My favorite part of the spread are these flowers where I wrote different things for different categories. Like, this is my good qualities, like intuitive, creative, inquisitive. And then ways to connect, volunteer, planner meetup, take a class. Here are ways to heal, clean eating, exercise, affirmations, and then things I need to work on, confidence, conversation, being more helpful. Like, I just love like when I write on stickers, you know, and that was fun. Valentine's Day week, not feeling my best, definitely not feeling great. I wrote help. I wrote this spread feels like a slap in the face, you know, but it is what it is. And I used stickers from Martinez Sticker Company. This was a bullet journal on one side and guided journal on the other side. I call it My Funky Valentine. I love this one. This is so fun. I took a big Mamby sticker, put it in the middle, Hello Sunshine. And then I decided to use these Happy Planner, these from Happy Planner? I think so. These big flowers. And then I added the squiggles in. I forget the sticker books, but I just love how this turned out. I was writing a lot this week and just really getting all of my feelings out. Yeah, so this one turned out really cute. And sometimes I just take it all the way and fill in every single white space. And I love when I do that. I love these like slashes at the top. It's just so fun. Color palette's really cool. This was Go Wild week. And again, I wrote so much. You'll find that as the year goes on, I write a little bit less in my journal. Typically, some weeks that I go crazy, but most of the time, like, I think there's going to be a pattern of slowing down on the writing. Just because sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with that. I've had this question before with my journal. Sometimes I write each day. Sometimes I'll write like every 3 days. Other times I'll write after the whole week is over. And you don't have to write every single day in your journal. Don't feel like you need to do that, because you don't. You do you. You do what you want. And sometimes I just want to do it after the fact, and that's okay. So this was Go Wild week. Obviously a super fun week with all my planner friends. So I had a lot to say about that. This is, this was a page I made about grief. It was going to be a cover page for my grief journal, I think, but I ended up putting it in my journal. No monthly. Okay, so I decided to do another guided journal page here, a different one, and then another bullet journal page here. I really liked that sort of setup. And I wrote a lot again. And this spread is so appealing to me. I know it's dark and it's not usually what I do, but it feels good. I love the way it's laid out. Here I just did some journaling about how I felt after Go Wild, wins of the week, 1, 2, 3, self-care list of how to take care of myself, how did I connect this week, and just writing little things on this envelope, and then reasons I'm lucky. I call it calming botanicals. The sticker book was deep botanicals that I use. And these stickers didn't come like this, I don't think, did they? I think I colored this in. I can't remember. Maybe not. Anyway, cute sticker book, cute stickers. Love it. So this is a full-on bullet journal that I used with the new Pooh sticker book that came out last year. I call it Oh Bother. I like it a lot. It's a lot, I know, but I still love it. And I just did little sections of thoughts. So why am I grateful? This week's wins, anxiety, thoughts, how did I connect, things I have going on, my happy list. And here was a mood tracker right there for each day. And just little reminders, drink your water, something about my neck pain. So it's just random thoughts that I have throughout the week, but I usually do it that way, just random thoughts that come to mind. This one, oh, I loved this one when I did it. So I printed out these daffodil, these are actually photos of daffodils. I printed them out and then I outlined them to make them look like doodles. Obviously, this is a horizontal spread. It was the first day of spring, which is why I chose this color palette and the flowers, and I really love it. I really, really love this one. Okay, but so this is an example of how my journal can switch from one week to the other. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I was feeling very stressed. I was getting ready to hire an assistant. I was overworked. I was burnt out. I was ramping up, which I tend to do sometimes. I take on too much with work. I take on too many sponsorships. I take on I start doing too many reels, and I want to post every single day, right? I think I had a reel that went viral like a couple weeks before, and I realized how many followers it gave me. So I got greedy about it and started thinking I got to keep it up, but I got burnt out and stressed out, and I was feeling it in my body. I was feeling it in my heart. And I filled this out. I remember it was Monday of the next week, and I hadn't written in my journal, and I was I got to write in my journal because I have to do flip through. And I was feeling the stress. So this is what happens sometimes. I went in, what sticker book was this? I call it Crappy Week, by the way. This sticker book was, it was a couple of sticker books. What was this called? I can't remember, but it was Happy Planner. And I took a bunch of stickers and I just ripped them. You can see, I ripped them up. I was feeling very down and overwhelmed, and this is how I expressed it in my journal. Sometimes when I'm feeling down and overwhelmed, I express it with bright colors and something cheery, and other times if I'm feeling really, really bad, I throw my feelings into my planner and make my spreads reflect my feelings. And this was one of those weeks. Even the way my writing is, So I said I made the spread in about 5 minutes. Didn't do it until Wednesday. Oh, I thought I did it the following Monday. Okay. Total reflection of my mood. Something needs to seriously change. So I was kind of just figuring out what was wrong at this point. I do remember making this spread in 5 minutes. I just took the stickers and like threw them all over the place. You know, you can always do that if you're feeling bad. So this was Easter week. I remember liking this spread before the pen. I don't like it at all after the pen. I don't like the colors together. They don't feel good to me. But at least I wrote in it. I did a self-care checklist. Mood of the week was bad. Why are you feeling this way? I wrote. Taxes suck. Okay, that was part of it. Was I was trying to do my taxes and I wasn't fully prepared. What can you change? Prepare better this year, starting now. I did pretty well this year at preparing, or last year at preparing for my taxes, but not well enough. Not well enough. I still am going to have a lot of work to do come tax season, but it's definitely much better than I did the year before. So this year I plan to do even better. So all you can do is improve, right? And then I was happy. Wins of the week. Taxes are finally filed. I also hired my assistant, which was another reason I was very overwhelmed because I was trying to prepare for her. I was trying to get work done ahead of time so that I could spend time training her. It was a lot. Let's see, things I'm excited for. More time, finally having an assistant, vacation, and new house. I was looking for a new house at the time. So here's a cute little Tinkerbell spread. I love it. It feels more calming than these previous weeks. I like it much better. And I was talking about how tough it is to find a house, about how overwhelming it was to have a new assistant. By the way, the assistant I did end up letting go for various reasons. It wasn't that I didn't like her or anything like that. There were just some issues that I had, and that's why I let her go. But my daughter Heather is going to be working for me again starting at the end of January. So very excited about that. I wrote how discouraged I was about all the negative comments on my channel lately. I felt like I was getting bombarded with just negativity for a little while. It did improve, but at the time I was feeling that way. Wait, I wrote, it is so outside. I guess I forgot to write nice. It is so nice outside. Okay, this is the first time I used a recovery layout for my journal, and I loved it. So you'll see a lot of this throughout the rest of the year. I loved it because it's very organized. It feels like a dashboard layout, but it's a little bit different. We have prompts over here that I did use as intended that came in it, but towards the end of the journal, I do cover them up quite a bit because I didn't want to do the same thing every week. I did a little currently section here, which I thought was so fun. I wrote to be at peace this week. I'm going to meditate, journal, exercise. Daily gratitude here. Each day I decided to write 5 tiny things. And this was really fun for me. So these are like 5 tiny things that brought me joy that day. Little things. So like, finally put away my pens. Bumble was cute at the dog park. Bumble didn't bark at the pug. My office is clean. Avocado toast on point. Let's see. Decided I want a single home. Didn't need to go back for jury duty for a second day. Saw a cute puppy. Tried non-alcoholic wine. Not bad. Made a vision board. Salted caramel cream cold brew. Someone complimented my nails. My bathroom is clean. Good dinner. So little things throughout your day that make you happy. If you jot them down, it really does make a difference. And each of these I did use for my mood. I was in a pretty good mood that week. Not too bad. This is so fun too. I love this one. And this time, I covered up like the prompts and I just wrote 5 thoughts, 5 different thoughts. Let's see, the hardest things for me to do are the things that will most impact my life in a positive way. My brain wants to keep me safe, but resistance is just fear. Rumination is my brain's way of trying to keep control and keep me safe. I need to build a habit of redirecting my mind to something else when I go back into that rumination mode. Schedule time for joy in your life, do things I love, make time for good things. So just random thoughts. I have a little tracker of when I was practicing Spanish, currently section here because I loved that the last week. How I connected each day, and then yeah, more of that, the tiny things, which I really had fun with. Finally, clean clothes, LOL. Crusty bread, ham and cheese sandwich. More homes coming on the market. Less brain fog today. Spanish pronunciation sounds better. Perfect weather yet again. Talk to some people on walk. Rainy day so I could hibernate. It's just random things. That's so fun for me to do. I got to start doing that again. So the downside of having this type of thing where you're using different layouts is like you might have a random blank page like that. Now, I could have chosen to cover it with something else or put like a picture on it or something. I don't care that much. It's not really that important to me, so I'm just leaving it. By the way, if you're new here, just disclaimer, I should have said this in the beginning. My flip throughs are really super chatty, and if you would prefer a non-chatty flip through, you can certainly like mute me, put me on 3 times speed, and just look at the spreads. Like that's fine with me. Or you can choose to watch someone else who puts it to music or doesn't talk as much. I am really very, very chatty in these. So if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I have to say that because almost every time I do a flip through, I get like comments about stop talking so much. And all I want to say to that is like, it's my channel. I mean, I don't want to sound mean, but it is my channel and I choose to film videos the way I feel comfortable filming videos and the way my brain works. And this is how it works. And this is how I feel comfortable. And this is me. So I choose to keep being me. So I just thought I'd throw that out there if that's bothering you, that I'm like nonstop talking. There you go. All right, enough of that. I love this spread, but I did not fill it out. I wrote, this was so cute, and I wish that I had written in it. So you're going to see a theme throughout this year where I do start to slow down how much I'm writing towards the middle of the year. I had a lot going on this year, a lot going on in my life, and I did fall off a little bit, which is okay. Okay, so this week, I totally fell off. And instead of keeping the spread, I hadn't made this spread, actually. I did this after the fact, and instead of keeping a blank spread or just putting stickers down, I decided to make a little page. Like I put a blank page here and just say about how I'm slacking and why, and then decorated here, sort of like junk journaling type vibe. And I just put that I was busy. I like this because this was so easy for me to do. I did it really quickly, but it was still like a reflection of my life. I still did a little journaling here, but I didn't care about my handwriting. I just like quickly did it. And I like that I did this. Okay, so I think I skipped like, I'm not sure why I skipped 3 weeks in my journal. Was it 3 weeks? Yeah, I guess so. Like I don't even have the 8th to the 14th in here at all, so that's why. But I did do the 22nd through the 28th, and this one's a really cute bee spread. I love my handwriting here. Love my handwriting. I wrote a happy list. Found some amazing honeysuckles. They smell really good. I did find some on our walk. Noise, noise, noise. Okay, so there was a kid upstairs. He did have special needs, so I felt really bad like for the mother, but he was running and jumping nonstop 24/7, and it was so loud in my apartment that it was so bad. Like it was not peaceful. I was miserable, and that caused me to quickly try to find a house, and I jumped at the first house that I thought would work. I like it here, but I don't think I would have chosen this house had I had more time. I'm not blaming the kid or the mom, but it was a really stressful time just having that noise. I needed to get away from it. So I did journal quite a bit about that, I think, this year. Let's see. I do talk a lot about the weather in my journal and how it makes a difference on my mood. It really, really does. Things to look forward to. TV shows I'm watching. I talk about the first session with my therapist. Why I'm struggling. What I'm listening to. So just a typical journal spread. Okay, so last week in May, I did not write in it. Cute spread, I just didn't get around to it, and that's okay. Why is this here? Who knows? Okay. Also, you'll see that some of these dividers are missing, and that's because since I was pasting things back to back, sometimes I would take the next month and put it right on the other side of that page and then realize I forgot that there was a divider there. So this year I decided in my new journal that I'm not using dividers at all, and that makes me like relieved and happy because I'm not using these monthlies anyway, really. This one I decorated, but didn't use for anything. So you'll see some dividers missing. Okay, I think I started to fall off a lot here. So this was June. Was it June? Yeah, okay, so we're in June. I do like this spread, but I just only wrote a couple of things, and that's all right. It's okay. Oh, because this was the house closing, so there was so much to do to get ready for like the new house. So that's why I was just so busy, and I continued to be busy in June. Very cute spread, but didn't fill it out. Cute spread, but only wrote a couple of things. So you're gonna see a pattern. Okay, I did write in this spread, and it's very happy and fun. First day of summer. I decided to use a couple of these prompts, but then I covered up the rest with stickers. And then the first week in July, it looks like this is when I forgot the divider. So let's see how I'm feeling this week. So much change, things that make me happy. That's a typical thing I will write in my planner. And gratitude, you know. And this week I just sort of wrote regular things about each day. I had my 31-day self-care challenge. I did do some of them. I did not do all of them. Okay, so I don't know where August went. I'm just telling you that right now. August is a mystery. I don't know if I didn't make any spreads in August. I don't know if I lost my spreads, but they're gone. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm like after I make a video or after I fill out or create a spread, sometimes I will put the spread in another planner that has like the color discs that I want so that I can take a picture and then I'll put it back into my planner. And I might have done that and then just not transferred it, and I might discover it in another planner somewhere, but that means I didn't write in it anyway. So nothing in August. I don't know why. This is random and weird, and I don't know why I did that. I think I had plans for that and didn't finish it maybe. This is super cute though. I love this one. I used these girls I got from Temu and some Live Love Posh florals. Love the grid in the middle. Did not think I would love that, but I do. Things I accomplished this week. Gratitude, letting go, fresh start. I wrote things to remember. So this was the week that I got back together with my fiance. And so I wasn't quite writing about it yet because I share this planner with social media. So I didn't want to write anything about it because I didn't want anyone to know yet. And so, yeah, that's why. But this was a good week. All right, so here we have Modern Farmhouse. Very, very cute sticker book. And I really love this spread. I think this is so, so, so fun. Let's see, what was I writing about here? Grateful. Oh, this was when there was that escaped murderer literally like 10 minutes from my house. That was so scary. And they finally caught him. So I wrote about that. Nice weather. Wrote a little bit about the anniversary coming up of Michael's death. All of that. Just whatever comes to mind, honestly. And then here we have just a squad girl spread from summer to fall. It's sometimes fun to do that, like a summer to fall or a fall to winter, etc. And I like this one. It's really cute. So we went to Maine that week. Very fun trip. And I wrote a little bit about it there. I don't take my planner on trips, but I usually fill it out after I get home and just write down all the things that we did. So this time I used this section for mood. I didn't even bother like whiting out the lines there. I mean the prompts there. I was like, I'll just do big letters. Here are my healthy habits that week: sleep 7 hours, take a walk, and no alcohol. And then self-care ideas there, daily gratitude, and then just some daily thoughts each day. This was a fun and bright colored spread. And then we go into the fall type spreads. This was stickers from 𝘮𝘮𝘠𝘬. You can see some weeks I write crazily all over the place, and sometimes I write big, not as much. Another vertical, because I was really loving going back to the vertical. Love this one so much. I love the black and yellow. It's just super fun. And I wrote things I love here. And just various other random thoughts. I also took some washi tape and put it on the top and bottom, which I haven't done in a really long time, like the skinny washi. And I like that look. It's rather fun. Does anyone else sometimes, like if they're putting pages together, put a polka dot one here and a stripe one there? When they were doing the stripes. Now I think it's all polka dots, but I would forget, and then that looks a little weird. True fall spread here. These are Live Love Posh stickers. I call it Autumn Unveiled. This was a video. A lot of these were videos, by the way, but a lot were Patreon exclusive videos. So if you're part of my Patreon, one of the tiers and up, they get exclusive videos every week. So a lot of the time, you know, if you're not seeing a spread that I made on YouTube, it was usually a Patreon video. Once in a while I'll do it by myself, but it's rare. I really like this spread. I don't love the brown color I chose for the writing, but you know, it's okay. Horizontal this week, and it was obviously the week before Halloween. I really enjoyed writing in it this week. I actually really enjoy writing in a horizontal for journaling, but I get bored, so I wanted to switch it up every time. Phillies lost. No more World Series, yeah. And why am I slacking? Oh, my credit card was compromised. That sucked. My fridge broke. This was kind of a bad week, actually. And then we have that. Okay, so now we go into November. This was Halloween week. Love this one. These were stickers from 𝘮𝘮𝘠. I call it Hey Boo. And I used a vertical lined layout, which is actually really good for journaling. I know there's a section up here that's like these gray rectangles. Okay, so you can use them for whatever. I like to cover them up with stickers and then use this bottom part for journaling. And I think it's a really great layout for journaling. Fell off here, just wasn't like, I don't know, I was busy, I guess. And I just dropped off, and I wrote, oops, I dropped off this week. It's a cute spread though. Oh wait, I wrote feeling sort of crappy lately. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't fill it out, I don't know. This one's called Calm Jungle, and I love it so much. This was a Patreon exclusive video. It just feels very organized and laid out in a nice way, and I also like my handwriting in it. And I like animals, you know. I did not name them. I don't know why. Just not feeling it. This was not good. I don't like this one. The brown is icky to me. The writing is big and messy. The pen is too thick. Definitely not a fan, but I do redeem myself with this one because this is so fun. This one was really, really fun. By the way, this part here, these ways I connected, which is my word of the year. I did do more of these. I just forgot to fill it out towards the end of the week. So I don't remember which days I did which. Here's a list of improvements I'd like to make. Here's a list of just like random things going on. Oh, current obsessions in my life. Slime, super obsessed with slime. I know it's strange. Books, TikTok, food, and houses. Daily gratitude section here. Just did some big fun writing. This was the I Love Stickers sticker book, and you can't really be sad when you're filling out a spread like this. I mean, I did have actually kind of a sad week, but you know, still, when you look at it, it's kind of cheerful. December, you guys, I don't know if I have any done in December. Let's see. Oh, I do. I did fall off though. So this is my Bridgerton, blah, blah, that's hard to say. Bridgerton junk journaling spread. Love this. That Bridgerton Be Happy box is so good. And I don't even watch Bridgerton, and you don't have to enjoy that Be Happy box. It's so romantic and vintage and fun. And I just decided to do like a full-on junk journaling spread. This is a YouTube video, and this is so fun. I love this one. And I wrote a little secret note to myself in there, but you can't see it. It's very private. Okay, so here is one that I made with the homespun. Is that what it's called? The homespun sticker book, I think. And I love this one too. Love these stickers. This is very pretty. And I love the little birds and the bees. Simple Joys. I was reading Daisy Jones and the Six. Having insomnia. I still have insomnia. I'm in my insomnia era right now, and I don't know why. Feeling down lately. Holidays coming. Can't stop buying slime. All the things, you know. And this is where I fall off. So I made this cute spread early. I made this one early. Didn't do it. And that's it. That's all I did. I had made another spread that I just didn't put in here, and I never filled it out. So if you saw my flip through of my catch-all planner, my big happy planner, you might have seen that in December, I didn't fill out any spreads, and I didn't do it here either. And the main reason is, number one, well, there's lots of reasons for December spreads failing, and that is, this is the busiest month of the year for Planning with Bumble, like the busiest. When you're a content creator, December is crazy, especially a planner content creator with all the New Year stuff, right? Christmas coming stresses me out. Like it's not only is it like so much work and extra stuff you have to do and like thought on what you're going to get people, but also holidays are super tough for me right now since the loss of my son, especially. So I hope that will change over time, but every holiday is so hard that I get in sort of a depression in December, and also a little bit of a seasonal depression as well, because I need like sunny, nice days, you know, and December is the start of not it being that. The third thing was that I was helping my fiance get his house ready to sell. So there was so much going on with that I was just super overwhelmed in December. So like, I just decided to give myself permission not to do it. I just decided not to do it. Now I know you could argue that journaling is there to help you, and so is planning. So journaling will help you when you're feeling down, right? And planning will help you when you're super busy. And I had both of those things going on. But you also have to do what is best for you at the time. And what was best for me was just to say, you know what? I'm taking December off. I'm going to start again in January. And that's what I decided to do. And I don't regret that in the least. So there you go. If you ever feel that way, you know, give yourself permission to just let it go. And you do you, and start again fresh when you want to. And that's all right. All right. I'm going to have to close this. Wait, let's not end on that. Let's not end on that one. I don't want you to see that as I'm saying goodbye. Let's end on this one. This one's cuter. I'm going to take a while to close this because these are so big, you guys. But I hope you liked this flip through. It's fun for me to flip through my spreads at the end of the year. I love seeing them all and remembering my thought process on making them and reading them and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of video. You can also check out, there's a hair on there, cat hair. You can also check out my catch-all planner flip through, which is up now. I need to take a break and go eat lunch because I've been talking for like an hour and a half, 2 hours now, and my voice needs rest. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.